statement called Tommy Boswell.
Unless anyone, did any of the jurors need a brace? Raise your right hand to be sworn, please. I gotta get in your microphone. Raise your right hand.
Yes, sir.
State your name.
Tommy Boswell, Sr.
Solemnly swear affirm testimony about to give me the truth, the whole truth, and the truth, sir.
Yes, sir.
Speak into the microphone, please.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
If you would speak like Judge asked, scoot up close to that microphone.
All right, how's
there
that?
you go. That's better. You're Tommy Boswell, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
And Mr. Boswell, where do you live?
543 Muddy Creek Road, Bluntville.
All right. Is that here in Sullivan County?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And you are the father of the defendant, Megan Boswell, is that right?
Yes, sir.
She's your daughter? Okay. And Evelyn is your granddaughter?
Yes, sir.
All right. Now, Megan's mother, who was she?
Angel Boswell,
All right.
or Jones.
Okay. And two of you, are you still married?
No, we've been divorced since 16.
2016?
Yes, sir.
How long were you all married?
17, 18 years, something like that.
Okay. Megan lived with the two of you while she was growing up?
Mainly lived with my mom and dad.
Okay. And where did they live?
Right below me, we lived on the same piece of property.
Okay. There on Muddy Creek?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, at some point in time, did you have problems with Megan that eventually led to her being placed in foster care?
Well, it's her mother's fault for not sending her to school. And she'd come to stay with me. And then she wanted to go stay with her mom. I said, you got school, and we got to go to court Friday. And I said, you don't go to school tomorrow. I said, they will send you off. Well, she went and stayed with her mom. Mom didn't send her to school, went to court. Stayed Tucker.
Okay. Now, let's back up a little bit. This was after you and Angel were divorced?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. All right. How old was Megan when all this took place?
The divorce, or which part?
When Megan went into foster care?
I think she's about 17.
Okay. She in high school?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, while Megan was in foster care, were you aware that she had a child?
Yeah.
Okay. And who was that child?
That was Evelyn, my granddaughter.
All right. Do you remember when she was born?
I'm so nervous today, I couldn't tell you the date.
All right. Just November 2018?
That's right.
Sound
yeah.
about right? Okay. During this time that she was in foster care, were you working with DCS to get her back into your custody?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I done everything in my power.
Okay. What sorts of things were they having you do?
I'd meet foster care parents on different weekends. We went to church events, different things like that, and then they finally let me get her on the weekends, and then she'd come over and stay.
All right. And she had Evelyn during this time with her?
No, Evelyn wasn't born then.
Okay. Did you do that after Evelyn was born?
Yeah.
Okay. Because Evelyn was born while she was in foster
Foster
care, right?
care, yeah.
Okay. Now, at some point in time, did Megan or Maggie come back to live with you?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Do you remember when that was?
I don't remember the exact dates.
Okay.
But it was after Evelyn was born.
All right. Okay. So Evelyn's born in November 2018.
Yes, sir.
So it was some point in time after that.
I can't remember exactly the dates, but she was real little whenever they come back.
All right. And that's to your, when you say she came back, was that to your house there at Muddy Creek?
Muddy Creek, yeah.
Okay.
Megan and Evelyn come
Okay.
back to my place.
So they were both living there with you. Who else was in the household at the time?
I had my little daughter and my son, and then my soon-to-be ex-wife was there. And she had her little boy part-time.
All right. When you say soon-to-be ex-wife, that's someone different than Angel, correct?
Yes, this is Ashley.
Ashley. And when you say Ashley, what's her last
Rosenbaum.
name? Ashley Rosenbaum. Okay. Were the two of you married at that time or dating?
No,
Or?
not that time. We were engaged.
Okay. All right. Did you, when Megan came back to live with you, was she working? Did you help her out? How'd she support herself?
I supported her.
Okay.
I supported her when she was with them people.
All right.
Bought her whatever she needed and give her money and stuff.
Okay. Well, tell the jury, because we don't know. What sorts of things did you do to help her out?
I give her money. She had my credit card number. She'd get stuff on it. I mean, if she needed anything, the baby needed anything, I seen to it that they had it.
Okay. We heard some information that came out earlier today about Megan having a car. Did you have anything to do with that?
I bought her a brand new car, paid cash for it, get $20,000 cash for it, and her the title to it.
Did you help out with expenses for taking care of Evelyn
Yes, sir.
while she was living there?
Yeah, I bought everything while she was there.
Okay.
Bought diaper genies, just whatever baby needed.
Okay. So how long did Megan and Evelyn end up staying there at the house with you?
I don't know exactly. I don't want to lie to you. Just a few months. It wasn't that long.
Okay, just a few months?
Yeah.
Well, what happened that caused her not to be living with you anymore?
Not clean her room, to be honest with you. I mean, I had my two little ones. Ashley had her boy part-time. And then we had Megan and my granddaughter. And Megan didn't want to clean her room. And that's causing problems between me and her.
Okay. So did she leave your house?
Yeah.
Okay. Where did she go from there?
I think she went to my mom's for a few days. And then she went up to the trailer park.
Okay. Judge, could I see exhibit number 1? Should be diagram. I mean, I'm sorry, not 126. Mr. Boswell, I'm going to show you what's been admitted as exhibit number 6. Do you see that on the screen in front of you?
Yes, sir.
All right. Does that look like an accurate diagram of your property where you live out there on Muddy Creek? You recognize that?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And if you're looking at the diagram up there at the top, it says Tommy Boswell trailer.
Yeah.
Is that where you were living? Is that where you live?
That's a house. It's not
Okay.
a trailer.
Okay. And then down below that, what's labeled as residence, is that the trailer where your mom was
Yeah,
living?
that's where my mom lives.
Okay. So she left your place up at the top there, Tommy Boswell, and then she moved just down, same piece of property, but there to where it shows as a residence.
Until her and Ashley got the trailer cleaned up and ready for her to move into it.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Now, do you know how long she lived there at your mom's residence?
No, I don't, sir. I mean,
Was it a long
I
time?
stayed,
Weeks, months?
no, maybe a week or two. It wasn't long.
Okay. So where did she go from there?
To the trailer.
Okay. When you say
Trailer park.
okay, did you or your son, family members, own a trailer park?
Yeah.
You're referring to it as a trailer park,
Yeah.
but we don't.
Yeah.
We don't know what that is.
Yeah, we owned a trailer park and we gave her a trailer.
Okay. Where was this trailer park located?
I can't even think the name of that road.
Is it here in Sullivan County?
Yeah, it's here in Sullivan County. It's Sugar. I can't even think the name of that road, sir.
Did you say Sugar?
I think it's Sugar something. Is it Sugar Hollow?
Sugar Hollow. Okay.
Is that the name of it?
Okay. Well, I can't answer that. I'm asking questions, so
Okay.
you got to answer.
Yeah.
All right. So was that something you owned or your son owned or
My son owned it.
Okay, your son owned it. So how was it? Explain to me exactly what happened as far as Megan's living arrangements were concerned there at the trailer park.
What do you mean? She
Well,
didn't have to pay no rent, no light bills. I mean, she didn't pay no bills. If
Okay.
that's what you're asking.
Okay, so you had a trailer out there and you let her go live there.
Yeah, and I paid all the bills.
Okay. Did she live there by herself or who lived there with her?
As far as I know, her and Evelyn.
Okay. Do you remember when this was that she moved into that trailer?
Goodness, no, I don't, sir.
Okay. Would you say,
All this stuff I've tried to put back in my brain and to want to forget it, and I'm trying my best to remember it. And
well, I appreciate that. Okay. So she and Evelyn are living in this trailer by themselves out on Sugar Hollow. Is that right?
Yes, speak up.
yes, sir.
Okay.
I see you shake your head, yes.
Okay. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay. If you need a minute, let us know. Okay.
I'm good.
Okay. Did you ever go out and see Megan and Evelyn when they lived there at the trailer?
A few times.
Okay. Did you see the condition of the trailer, what it looked like?
Most of the time I'd stay outside. She'd come outside to be pretty because I'd look around, pick up garbage and stuff.
Okay. So
But a couple times I went in, but not that much.
okay. Did she have Evelyn with her?
Yeah.
When you were out there? Okay. So did there come a point in time at which you realized Megan was no longer living there in the trailer?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you remember when that was?
Nah, I don't remember the dates.
Did you do something as a result of the fact that Megan was no longer?
Oh,
living
yeah,
there?
I told her, I said, if you're not going to live there, I said, you need to let it snow. I said, we need to rent that.
Okay. And did you do something?
Yeah, I told her, I said, if you're going to live with Hunter, I said, you need to move your stuff out.
Okay. And did she do that?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you have to clean it out or do anything to it before you could re-rent the trailer?
Dave's a guy worked with us. He took care of the park, as you say. He got free rent, and he cleaned it up and done stuff like that and mowed.
Okay. Well, do you remember what the condition of the trailer was when Megan moved out?
It was pretty dirty.
Okay. Did he have to do anything, or did you have to pay to have anything done to the trailer to be able to re-rent it?
Oh, yeah.
And what was that?
Just cleaned all the furniture and stuff out and cleaned it up, and they had to replace some of the floor, which was bad.
Okay. Did Megan leave anything behind in the trailer, or do you know? Did she take her? Well, let me ask you this way: did she take all her stuff with her?
I didn't go through the trailer.
Okay. This
So,
guy that you hired.
Hired, he did, and I told him, I said, whatever's left, she said she didn't want, and I said, there's a truck there, load it in the truck, take it to landfill. That's what we done. Whoever moved out, we clean them out, that's what we do.
Okay. So you loaded up a bunch of stuff in a truck and hauled it off, or had this guy do that?
Yeah.
All right. Do you know where Megan was staying? You said she was no longer living
She's
in the
supposed to have been
trailer.
living with Hunter.
Okay. Was that Hunter Wood?
Yes, sir.
All right. Was that, as far as you know, was that her boyfriend at the
Yeah,
time?
yeah.
Okay. Had you met Hunter?
Not at that time, I don't think.
Okay. Do you remember when the first time that you met Hunter was?
Goodness. It was either when she come up Earth Angel to get my two little ones, or when we went to Gatlinburg for Christmas, or Pigeon Fords.
Okay. So you went with well, let me ask you this. Who did you go to? Pigeon Forge with?
Hunter, my son, and his family, and me and my family, and Megan and Hunter went.
Okay. And when was that again?
That was the day after Christmas or the day before Christmas. I can't remember exactly.
All right. So it's around Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
You met Hunter.
Yep.
Who was he there with Megan?
Yeah.
All right.
I could have met him before that and don't remember it now. I don't want to lie to you, but
Okay.
that's the best of my knowledge.
Okay. Did your trip there at Pigeon Forge, did Megan have Evelyn with her at the time?
No, sir.
Did that seem unusual to you?
Yes, I asked her
Okay. You asked her what?
where Evelyn's at.
Okay. Did she tell you?
Said that Ethan had her.
Okay. Do you know who Ethan was?
Yeah, I met Ethan. He's a nice young man. I thought a lot of Ethan.
Okay. And who did you think Ethan was at that time? Or who did she say Ethan was?
Well, they used to date,
Okay.
but she said Ethan was the father.
Okay.
And he wanted to see Evelyn. He'd been in the Army. So I said, I'm going to stand back. If he's going to man up and want to see his child, I'm going to let him see her for a while. And then after a while, I said, enough's enough. It's my turn.
Okay. So at that time, when you went on this trip, she told you Evelyn's with Ethan.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And you thought that was a good thing.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay. After this trip to Pigeon Forge, did you see Megan after Christmas?
here or there, very rarely.
I'm sorry. Could you
Just
repeat what
here or there, not that much.
Here, there. Okay. Did you see Evelyn?
No, last time I seen Evelyn was on Thanksgiving.
Okay. Did you ever, in those times that you saw Megan after Christmas, did you ever ask her, hey?
Yes, I asked her numerous times.
Okay. And what did she tell you?
She kept coming up with different stories and different lies.
Okay. Well, what was she telling you?
First, it was Ethan had her. No. First, let me back up. I'm sorry. Hunter's mom was watching her, and then she come off with Ethan had her. Then after it went on for a while, I said, I'm gonna do something about this. Well, she told me that Ethan wouldn't give her back. I said, hey, let's go get an attorney. I said, he can see his daughter, but I said, he's not taking her.
Okay. What did she say when you told her that?
I can't remember exact words. She said, Dad, give me a day or two or something. She said, I'll get her or something. And it just lie after lie.
Okay. Any point in time did you ever see Evelyn?
No. Last time I seen her was on Thanksgiving, sir.
Okay. So, at some point, did you make an ultimatum to Megan about seeing your granddaughter?
Yeah. I told her and I told her mom.
Okay. What did you tell her?
It was on a weekend. Oh, excuse me. I said, come Monday morning, which I told this to her mom. I said, come high hell water. I said, I'm going to get on the phone. I said, I'm going to find my granddaughter. I said, I don't care what I got to do. I said, I want to know what's going on. I said, enough's enough. And that's when I got on the phone and made the phone call.
All right.
That Monday morning.
All right. And did you talk with, who did you talk with?
I don't know. I can't remember all of their names.
Okay. Was it somebody at DCS?
Yes, sir.
Department of Children's Services?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And what did you tell them?
I just told them I told you I hadn't seen my granddaughter and I was worried about her.
Okay. Did you tell them how long it had been since you'd seen
Yeah.
your granddaughter? Okay.
And then I think they got me in touch with that Miss Constance, said her name.
Okay. Well, I can't answer questions from you, Mr.
Oh, well, I'm
Boswell.
sorry,
So
but I
if you
can't remember
that's
everybody's
fine. If you
name.
don't, that's fine as
But
well.
I think that's her name, Miss Constance, if
Okay.
I'm saying it right.
And Constance, does she work at DCS?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And you talked to her about, again,
Yeah.
the fact that you had not seen Evelyn?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What happened after you made this report to the Department of Children's Services?
It wasn't long. The detectives was up there, best
Okay.
I can remember.
All right. So after you reported, then you start meeting law enforcement officers
Yes, sir.
come to talk to you?
Yep.
Okay. Did you cooperate with them?
I 100%.
All right.
on 100%. Whatever they needed done or searched or done, I'd give them permission to do anything.
All right. Do they come out there to your place, your property out there on
Yes,
Muddy
sir.
Creek?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Now, this was sometime in February of 2020. Does that sound right?
That sounds about right.
Okay. Did you keep up? Obviously, at that point in time, you realized something is going on, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you, as time went on, continue to talk to and cooperate with law enforcement? Talk to them about what was going on?
Mm-hmm.
Keep in touch with them?
Oh, yeah. We stayed in touch.
All right. Now, do you remember on March the 6th of 2020, calling the TBI?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And what was the reason that you called them on that day?
Me and Ashley was talking. Her and Megan used to switch phones all the time.
Okay. Hold on. If you could, I think Mr. Scott had trouble hearing what you said.
Trouble hearing the person say.
If you could start over and repeat what you just said.
About Ashley and her switching phones.
Well,
Which part?
I think the beginning part of it.
Oh, when I called TBI?
Yes.
Okay, well, before that, me and Ashley was talking.
Okay.
They used to switch their phones all the time.
Okay. When you say they, are you talking about
But
Megan
Megan and Ashley, they'd
Okay.
switch their iPhones and trade backwards and forwards.
Okay.
And I told Ashley, I said, call that TBI guy back and tell him he can have that phone. There might be something on that phone. Because I prayed and prayed and, I mean, done everything I could to help them. And they come back and got the phone.
Okay.
When they got the phone, they got to the gate and I asked Ashley, I said, what about that stuff Megan put in down there in Dad's building? She said, I don't know. I said, well, call them back and tell them to go down there and look in it.
Okay. All right. And did you all call them back?
Yeah, Ashley did.
Okay. And as a result of calling them back, did law enforcement then return to your property?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And what did you do once they arrived there at your property?
I told them about the building because I come in one day and I remember seeing her car backed up to the building and the door raised.
Okay. I'm sorry, could I see Exhibit 6 again? Sorry, Judge. All right. Mr. Boswell, you see Exhibit 6, what's been previously introduced as Exhibit 6 again?
Yes, sir.
All right. There's a laser pointer right there when you're standing up on your witness stand right there.
This?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And if you push the button, you described a vehicle being backed up next to the shed. Can you on there
Let's see.
point where?
This one right here.
Okay. You've indicated on there what's
Right there, it's got a roll-up door.
All right. That's the one directly below what's listed as residence.
Right, yeah.
Okay. All right. And so after you showed that to the law
We
enforcement
went
officers-
down there, I rolled the door up, there's a pile full of stuff, and as I was walking away, I saw there's her playhouse back her dad had built for her. They said, can we look at that? And I said, do what you need to do.
Okay. Let's back up just a second. When you rolled the door up to the shed,
Mm-hmm.
all right, you saw stuff in there.
Just clothes and miscellaneous stuff like
All right.
that.
Had you at any time in the months leading up to that been in that shed at all, or had anybody been in that shed to your knowledge?
That one there where her clothes are at, yeah, sometimes we're in and out that one because we got some stuff we keep in there.
Okay. All right. So after you look in that building, where do you take law enforcement, or where do you?
I showed them where to. Let me show you on the thing.
Yes, if you don't care.
Let's see. I can't really see it from here. It's right there.
Okay. Is that what's been
That-
marked as
that
playhouse?
Playhouse.
All right.
Yeah. As I was walking away, I said, That's the playhouse my dad had built for Megan.
All right. And when was that built for Megan?
See, we moved there in 03, probably around 04, 05. He built a barn, and when he got done building the barn, he had some leftover lumber, and he built a playhouse out of it.
All right. And that was built just for Megan?
Yeah.
Okay. Anybody else ever use it or play in it?
As far as I know, no.
Okay. And again, in the months leading up to Sheriff's Office showing up there, had anybody been in that playhouse?
As far as I know, no.
Okay. All right. Your property, Mr. Boswell, in order to get onto the property, is there any gates or anything?
Yeah, I got a fence and a gate.
Okay. And what do you have to do in order to get past that
It's
gate?
like a key fob, remote control. You just push it and the gate opens.
Okay. And if you don't have the key fob, you can't open the gate.
No, but you can walk around it.
Okay. You can't drive. You can't
No,
drive.
no. There's no way you get on my property.
Okay.
No.
Did
gate ain't open.
did Megan have a key fob?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So she could get onto the property if she wanted to.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Did you ever give a key fob to Hunter?
No.
Okay. Did you ever see Hunter up on your property without Megan?
No.
Mr. Boswell, do you remember giving permission? I know you said you cooperated with law enforcement.
Yes, sir.
You remember giving permission to the sheriff's office to film the entrance to your property with a drone to show the location of that gate and where the shed and playhouse were?
Yes, sir. Yeah, I remember.
Okay. And do you remember reviewing that drone footage prior to coming into court here today?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And did that footage accurately show the location of where your gate was, the trailer on the property, as well as the shed? Playhouse?
Yes, sir. Nothing's changed.
Judge, there's a video drone footage that Mr. Boswell's identified. I'm going to move to make that an exhibit, and we'd ask to publish that to the jury.
Any objections?
Yes.
Be full exhibit number 48.
Okay.
You just went away. Yeah. You did something. I mean, I don't think you did it. Just before you stood up, it went away. Hold on.
I'll be back.
Yeah, I can see it.
I tell him what to do.
Judge, I think I'm just going to.
I tell him, I'm going to turn the Zoom off. Let's see if that helps. Hold on just a second.
Mr. Boswell, in the video that was shown, the trailer was labeled Omami's residence.
Yeah, that's right.
Just so we're clear and the jury doesn't get confused. Omami.
Yeah.
Who is that, or what is
That's
that?
my mom.
Okay. Is that a nickname that?
Yeah,
Megan
it's a
had?
nickname
Okay.
we all just start calling her.
Okay. And so that's where she lived.
Yeah.
Okay. Mr. Boswell, at any point in time, did you ever see, or did Megan ever come up to your property with Hunter and have Evelyn with her?
No. Not that I can remember of, no.
Okay.
Because the last time I seen Evelyn was on Thanksgiving.
Mr. Boswell, one other thing that was shown in the drone footage there,
Mm-hmm.
there was a camper that was sitting in front of the trailer. That camper was not sitting there
No,
back
no,
in 2020.
no,
Is that right?
That's right.
Okay. But everything else as far as,
Everything else is actually same.
Positions to the buildings.
Yeah, other than the camper.
okay, that was accurate. Thank you, Mr. Boswell. If you would, answer
Okay,
any
you're
questions Mr. Scott has for you.
Can I get some water, please? Something to drink.
Tell you what, before you start, let's take our morning break. We'll take about 15 minutes.
Okay, thank you.
One stand, please.